How's everyone doing? What's going
sleepy, and I'm grumpy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna complain today. This is gonna be the episode of complaining.
We had the episode of complaining like 2 weeks ago. That's how we started.
This is the episode of complaining too. The complainquel.
We have to start. We have to start finding things to start the episode with, because if we don't,
too hot.
We just let the dead air roll, and Gus goes,
It's
I'm tired.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm sleepy.
A lot of parents of toddlers listen to this show and they want advice.
Yeah.
We're like Bluey.
We are like Bluey.
Did you guys hear about
a lot of pregnant women play us, put headphones over their bellies and play our show.
Yeah. But unlike Bluey, we would never have weird autistic people.
Yeah, if you guys
show.
actually, if you play our episodes backwards, it plays out a perfect audio for an entire episode of Bluey.
Speaking of weird things and playing them backwards,
that's pretty vague as a transition. I think
I know it is pretty vague as a transition.
That's like you couldn't think of an actual connection.
Couldn't even think.
Speaking of nouns,
well, you can just say, "Why don't we do the posts?"
Oh.
Well,
and I don't even want to do the posts. Let's just keep. I mean, we're going crazy with this. I'm tired riff. We're in the groove.
Yeah, no, let's keep doing that.
My socks are itchy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Why are we even making jokes at all? Why aren't we just reading these posts?
It's cold outside.
Have you seen that clip of the fucking that was like some YouTube?
Yes, and I hate it. Oh.
It was doing the read Reddit post thing. And she was going through a bunch of posts on aged like milk, and she got to the post of fucking Superman talking about how he can only trust Richard Nixon because if he's the president, who can't he trust? And the best riff she could come up with for it was just going, "Yep, that's Richard Nixon, Mr. Watergate himself."
We'd be like,
all right,
yeah, and
Yep, that's Richard Nixon, the guy who did Watergate himself.
And what's with those cheeks? I mean,
I'm just.
And that's Richard Nixon. Just doing.
Yeah.
Superman be like, and Richard Nixon be like.
I wish that there was like. I wish we still did that and like.
I wish we still had Richard Nixon.
I wish we still had Richard Nixon, but I wish there were like they had to make comics where like Superman like swore fealty to Trump.
Yeah, like why wasn't it like
also on Truth when they pointed out that Richard Nixon should still be around?
Yeah, actually, I think it would be cool if it was like only the Black Panther that like linked up with Trump.
What if in the Futurama remake, instead of Nixon, they just had Obama's head in the jar and it was never addressed?
That would be good. I like that.
I do like the idea of Black Panther teaming up with like Richard Nixon as the only guy Wakanda is cool with.
Yeah, when you read when you read about how Ronald Reagan was like a little bit woke on Israel, you're like,
yeah,
oh yeah. Nixon approved $50 trillion in arms transfers to Wakanda. And that's how they did it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
You'll never forgive Henry Kissinger once you visit Wakanda. You know, that famous Anthony
Bourdain. Yeah.
You'll wanna beat Henry Kissinger to death with Thor's hammer.
That you can lift because you're so mad. Oh.
Yeah. But the segue I was gonna do, that thankfully the awful segue that Griffin saved me from.
Speaking of things that are backwards.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are backwards.
Christopher Nolan Memento.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan from Memento.
Yeah,
what the hell's up with that?
A backflip.
Yeah. I hate the backflip.
Did you guys know Tenet backwards is Tenet? It's actually like kind of an
interesting
Easter egg about that. It's actually the clue to understanding the whole film.
Yeah.
Did you know that
Xbox backwards
is Regirock?
Yeah. Xbox backwards is Xbox. And race car backwards is what killed Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Have you guys seen that video of the there's this like F1 race. There was this F1 race in South Africa in the 70s, and like these two workers, like a car gets set on fire. These two workers go onto the go onto the track, and one of them gets hit by the F1 car and flips into the air like 100 times. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. He's moving like Mario when he gets hit.
He's moving different.
It's just like he's moving like Gmod physics basically.
Yeah.
And then he's holding like a fire extinguisher, and the fire extinguisher got hit too and flew across the track and went in somene's car and
It's
destroyed
always really
their brain.
unfortunate when someone like starts
Like,
moving like
destroyed
Tom
their
and Jerry
brain.
Yeah, it
in
just
real
hit them in the
life.
skull and exploded.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
starts moving like Tom and Jerry in real life. Because, like, you can't laugh, but they are 100% about to die.
Yeah.
Someone
No,
step on a nail.
Yeah. Once I get my money up, I'm gonna start moving like Tom and Jerry.
Scurrying around.
Tom and Jerry, I think that'd be really hard.
Which one of us is
Yeah.
Tom? Which one of us is Jerry? And then which one of us is the
I call
big
nephew.
bulldog?
I call nephew. I call nephew. I call nephew. I call nephew. I'm
Okay,
nephew.
let's just all be
I'm
the
hungry like
ancillary
nephew.
characters. I'm
Yeah,
like a fish skeleton that Tom just ate.
I call their quote a very sassy owner. I'm gonna do the voice, but you won't see what's on my face.
Charlie's
It'd be
actually
fun-
black
it'd be
from the
funny
neck
if-
up.
If Jerry was also just like a pet and not a mouse
Yeah.
living in the house.
Yeah.
How come,
I do remember-
How come mixed people aren't like black on one side and white on the other? How come it like go together?
I think
That'd be more
there was.
interesting.
You know what? I was gonna say I think there's someone like that, but there isn't. I don't think there's
There's
someone
never
like
been
that.
What if
guy like
there's
that.
never been a guy with like perfectly half and half vitiligo like that?
Until now, guys, turn your cameras on. I'm just covered in pink.
You like turn him.
I'm like, what the? I'm like looking at my black laptop screen, and I'm like, no, that's just a white guy. I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Yeah.
can like turn him sideways, and the half of him that's black moves around like a cup, like it's a cup full of liquid.
Who wants to read about the most recent one I sent about having sex? I went on r/occult.
Speaking of a
The
cup,
cult.
because I said a cup. A cult.
Yeah.
A cult.
This
I can read this one.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, I have to promise Reddit that I'm over 18 before going on r/occult. Is
No,
having
you're lying.
sex with my
Because-
wife on her period considered a type of blood magic? That feels like that's like the Konami code for fucking
Yeah.
for witchcraft.
What's
It's like it's
can you
technically
read the-
blood.
Yeah, can you read their name?
Can you read the username?
Oh yeah, this comes from Ben the Bruiser. It sounds like something I would use to log into a Ben 10 MMO when I was 9.
Yeah,
he's like a
this
like a
is from,
boss in like an
games of-
arcade side scroller.
Yeah, this is his,
Yeah.
this is his Spider Riders login info.
This is from one of the henchmen from Gangs of New York is asking this.
Bruiser.
Looks like he's also an r/Texas Chainsaw game. So anyway,
We
but
figured it
continue.
out. Alright, let me get back to this. Hey all, looking into diving in a little more on a ritualistic side of a cult. My wife and I would like to begin performing more meaningful rituals and practices in our daily lives. We've been discussing it a lot, and honestly, the subject of blood magic and her period came up.
This is so
there
routine
anything-
to Gus. He's yawning as he talks about blood magic.
Oh yeah, it's kind of, I do so much blood magic that's kind of just boring
Yeah,
to me.
it's-
I'm like so expert at it because I actually have my period every single day.
Yeah.
Is there anything we should be careful of if we have relations while on her period? Is this considered blood magic of any kind? Just curious, frankly. Sorry if you find it gross. I'm imagining like he thrusts like a little too hard while this is happening, and like an incubus just spawns in the corner of the room. Like
Yeah.
he's acting like he like dropped a vase or
Yeah, I don't
something
understand.
like that.
He's like,
Yeah.
I don't understand if he's
Odds.
wary of doing the blood magic or not, because it sounds like he wants it, but then he's like, should we be careful of? Should we be careful?
Well, he's
of
in
what
South
might
Central. He's in South Central LA,
Oh.
so he's got to be careful about those things.
happen? Crypt magic.
Yeah, crypt magic. I love. But like the same way that you say black girl magic, like man, that's
That's
crypt
crypt
magic right
magic.
there.
Period blood magic.
And they killed Tupac.
Yeah,
that was crypt magic.
shooting someone for wearing the wrong clothes is crypt magic.
He's
all
just
right.
shooting up and like mashing your face into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Or like the bed like folds up on you like in Nightmare on Elm Street.
I remember like 6 months ago, I texted the group chat. I was like, guys, I think, what if we, like, affiliated our podcast with the Crips? And Gus says, I think that would be a bad idea.
That's good advice.
I think
Yeah,
I remember
no, I
saying
think
funny black guy stuff. I think that was my exact quote.
I don't remember you saying that. It's also funny white guy stuff because we're doing it. I just like the idea of us trying to, it's like how you join FaZe Clan.
My little brother joined FaZe Clan because he hit so many
Guys,
cool
I
shots.
did period blood magic with my wife and accidentally summoned the patron demon of FaZe Clan.
I did a 360.
Yeah, I've got Hyperius is in my room and he won't leave. He keeps drinking those fucking ghost energy drinks and summoning lesser demons into my garage.
Yeah. Alright, here's a comment. If it's not with magical intent, it's not magic. It's just bloody sex. Also, it could be right as, if it's not magical intent, it's not magic. It's just bloody sex.
It's just bloody sex.
It's just bloody
like
sex.
bloody sex, but like bloody sex.
Yeah, if it is with magical intent, you're looking at two very powerful sources of magical power that may be more than you expect. Be prepared to dissipate anything excess that you generate, or you'll end up feeling like crap. I'm not into.
Can you?
I like
are
this
there
I like
magic
this-
hangovers?
I like
Is
this
that, do you
concept.
like
I don't
wake
know.
up with a headache and you're like, oh, dude, I did way too much tricks last night.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 bunnies.
You
Fuck,
throw up,
dude.
yeah, you
Yeah.
throw up into a little like rolled up newspaper, and then when you dump it into a cup, there's something there.
You're like trying to like pull off some toilet paper, but you're just pulling a multicolored handkerchief further and
Yeah.
further.
I really like this concept
Yeah.
of doing something with magical intent.
Yeah. It's like how you, it's like in the court of law. It's like, I did not do it with magical intent.
Yeah, you literally have
When I
to
drunk
prove
draw-
intent or you're not guilty. Even
Yeah.
if you like death blast somebody, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it's like,
He's-
I casted an incantation of sober driving upon myself, and I was thus driving with the intent of soberly driving myself home.
You're being declared
Post haste.
being declared like legally magical, where it's like
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
it's obviously guilty that you are using magic, but you
Your Honor,
weren't aware
none
of
of the
the
child
impact
porn on
that
my
magic
client's
had.
laptop was downloaded with magical intent.
Those were
Yeah.
those were not children. Those were like nymphs and little elves.
Yeah,
Those are
those
400-year-old
those nymphs were they're like 1,000 years
Oh,
old.
guys,
Your
we've
Honor.
invented anime.
Yeah. Damn it.
I hate when this happens.
Ah, shit.
I do want to say, I don't know if it's misogynist, but I feel like period blood, like that's not the most powerful blood.
It happens.
Yeah, no, I agree with
Just
that.
like,
I feel
it
like
happens
you
all the
gotta
time.
you've got to hurt for it to be.
Yeah, and it's
count.
like heart blood.
But if blood came
like,
out your
that's-
butt. That's some magical
What if
stuff.
blood
Yeah.
came out your butt?
But it's just like that's like blood that's like coming out all the time. I think that's why you gotta at least like cut your hand.
You
or
have to
something.
Yeah,
kill-
they just make like really shitty demons. It's just like this pile of pus. It wants to
Yeah,
die
it's-
more than it actually wants to hurt anyone.
Yeah, it's just
kinda-
it's just like
It's like a
it's just like the Mucinex monster that shows
Mucinex
up in your
monster.
bed. A red version of
It
the
doesn't even
Mucinex
have any
monster.
limbs. It's just kind of stuck on the ground.
Yeah,
it's basically
but it's
just
still-
like a
it's-
bee.
You just summon like a Dunsparce with its half of its organs
Yeah.
hanging out.
It still talks like the Mucinex monster. Though.
How does the Mucinex man talk?
Why didn't you use stronger blood?
Hey
Yeah.
man,
Hey, yeah.
hey man,
Hey, get out of here, you fucking magics.
I'm clogging these up, bestie.
Yeah, I gotta go into your wife's snatch and make myself a home in there.
I'd be really.
I think every medical commercial should have its own like Mucinex monster, like one like advertising like the Mayo Clinic or something. There's just like a Mucinex monster brain
Incel
tumor.
demons
It's
get
like
really
I
mad
like my
because they're
job
made
in
of-
here.
made of
Well, I really
blood.
I found a cool comment. I have been
Oh.
told it's a type of soul bonding, but I think that's what my ex said, so I would fuck her.
Oh, so you would fuck her? Oh, this guy's cool.
Did he fuck her with magical intent?
No, he fucked her with lovely intent because he wanted to soul bond.
Yeah,
Love is
yeah.
the most
and
powerful magic of all.
Do you guys want
Yeah.
a soul vibe? I
Sure.
feel like it could be fun.
I already did that.
What? I didn't
today.
feel anything. I don't think you did it right.
No, I did it with someone else, just someone on the bus.
Oh. Did it
I
like feel
just-
like
I-
it? What happened? Like, did you feel
Taking a
anything
photo,
cool?
taking a photo of someone
I would-
acting weird is actually a type of magical soul bonding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. When I took that picture of the person that was using a rotary telephone on the bus, and I sent it to the group chat. I did see someone. It wasn't an entire one. It was like they had a lightning connection to their like iPhone port that then led out to like just like a phone from like a rotary telephone, and they were talking into it.
That's
Which,
so cool.
Yeah, I mean it's commitment to the bit, because it was definitely not it's not like connected to headphones or anything like that. You're very committed to
Dude, listening to music through my landline.
yeah, no, I mean that's
Listening to a flat,
like,
but you gotta listen to like a FLAC file, dude. It's so pure.
yeah. Someone says, didn't Kenneth Bray say that having sex with a woman menstruating is the 9th degree instead of anal? LOL.
Bruh.
What's the that's the 11th degree. What's the 11th degree?
Who's Kenneth Grant?
I don't know. Kenneth Grant. Yeah. Someone said this sub is full of a lot of delusional nonsense, but this is copypata.
Copypata.
I was just about to read that. This is basically copypata.
Copypata.
Kenneth Grant was an English ceremonial musician or a magician. Not a musician, a magician. He was a Thelemite, which I think is like
a Thelemite?
Oh yeah.
Isn't Angie super into those? Don't they know like
Probably.
a bunch about like the? I don't know. If there's something, they'll be like, I could like ask her, and they'll be like, oh yeah, the Thelemites. I mean, like they used to make like a lot of good points, but after the CIA installed a bunch of pedophiles at the top of the organization, things really went downhill, and I'd be like, oh okay, thanks.
I was writing something that had a cult, like I mentioned a cult in it, and I gave Angie a look at it just so they could correct it and make sure it was accurate. And they were like, "Oh, you need to change the name because they will actually find you if you post this. If you post the name of this."
I don't believe that, but I would believe it enough that I would change it.
That was my thought process as well.
I'm like, there's a 2% chance you're being real here, but I'm not chancing it.
That cult's name, friggin' Stanley Cup Girls.
Yeah, friggin' Gaylor Swift fans.
Filling a freaking Stanley Cup with period blood and drinking it for the blood manager. That's what the girls are doing with the Stanley Cups.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing.
Yeah.
I have. I like a water bottle.
So,
I'll say it.
Yeah.
People are coming out. They're being anti-water bottle because people are being annoying about the Stanley Cups. I'll always carry a water bottle. I'll always stay hydrated. I always have to pee every hour and a half or so. It makes everyone at work really mad.
Yeah, I have to.
Why are people mad?
Because I do a bunch of peeing, just like around the workplace.
Just like on the
I can't hold it in. I'm peeing into like a wire trash can and getting it all over the floor.
Yeah. So okay, here's one from a cult. I think I messed up. When I was about 15, I had a crush on a guy. He wasn't interested, so I did a spell on him to attract him to me. The spell I found was allegedly a voodoo spell. Since to
be clear, it is not proven in court that it was a voodoo spell.
Yeah, you get sued if you say it was a voodoo spell.
Yeah, voodoo's lawyers are gonna, are gonna
the
sue
Honorable Papa Legba.
Voodoo's lawyers are gonna poke a needle in this doll they have made of you, and it's gonna hurt your hand a lot.
Gonna poke a hole in your case. Yeah. It did work. He broke up with his girlfriend and started talking to me more, but it all felt deeply wrong. I undid the spell the way the website on the
dude, that's gotta be an awesome speech you have with the girl you dumped. Hey, sorry, babe, I think I broke up with you because I was under the influence of voodoo.
Well, yeah, I mean, maybe. Well, if it depends on how much you love her and how powerful the voodoo was.
Yeah.
Maybe then you're like, babe, I was under the influence of voodoo, and then you're like, I'm getting poked.
This is a great way. This is an elite move to maybe get a girl back. It's like, I know I broke up with you, but that was like a voodoo thing. That wasn't my actions. Yeah. Someone was controlling me.
Oh yeah, no. It says I undid the spell the way the website the spell on said to. The two got back together. Problem solved. Well, not exactly. You see, I'm white. And I knew nothing about closed practices. I learned about them a while back, but didn't realize that the spirits may be angry or annoyed with me. A white Christian-ish girl calling on them. I feel bad about the whole thing, and I feel like I have caused some trouble. Not that it's the biggest issue. Should I leave it, lie, or apologize? If I should apologize, how? I'd ask someone in the practice, but I don't live near anyone who practices via ancestry. So, what should this person do? It looks like there are.
I think they should
there?
probably
There are
just
86
give themselves
comments.
onto the spirit world and end this before it gets
Yeah.
much worse.
Yeah, I am donating a voodoo doll of myself to a local black church in reparations.
In reparations, whenever they're having a really
Yeah.
bad day, they can poke me in the head.
Yeah, it's just like we don't want to do that. It's like no.
Remember when Marlon
I
Brando
underst-
had that
and
voodoo doll?
They're like, I don't want to do this, and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna have to cast a spell to make you accept my doll. Then.
Remember when Marlon Brando had that voodoo doll accept his Oscar for him?
Yeah, that was
They
weird.
got so pissed at the voodoo doll they were throwing stuff at it, not knowing. It was just hurting Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts. Stop.
He's eating a whole pizza.
I realized that.
Marlon Brando had to stop himself from unhinging his jaw like a snake
Yeah,
to
he's
swallow
just-
an entire bottle of whiskey.
You walk
Yeah.
in and Marlon Brando is just like rubbing his voodoo doll into a piece of cake.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to do it.
Yeah, it's like that young actress overdosed, didn't she? It's like, well, not exactly. That's all the people that disappeared in Hollywood, like Marlon Brando just found their voodoo dolls.
They're you walk in like they're in the room with Marlon
He
Brando.
just deep fried them. Yeah.
You walk in and Marlon Brando just has like a single hair sticking out of his mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, he thought they were gingerbread men again. God damn it.
Fucking idiot.
All right. Yeah, you get to do the Godfather, and if it's good enough, then we'll let you stay. But,
You know he ate that stray cat on The Godfather?
yeah.
Well, originally that scene was just, it was supposed to be him stroking a rotisserie chicken, but he kept eating it.
Yeah. Yeah. He got overwhelmed by the
So
sensation.
they gave him a cat.
Yeah. I mean, they had to go through a couple of cats, but
Yeah.
good performances require dedication.
It was really hard to film Apocalypse Now because Francis Ford Coppola couldn't get a hold of Marlon Brando's voodoo doll to control him, and he wouldn't come out of his trailer.
Yeah.
It was like, you need to make the voodoo doll walk out of the trailer, and Marlon Brando was like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
That would be so funny if, like, in Apocalypse Now, there's just one.
Weighed 600
Well,
pounds.
no, there's just like Colonel Kurtz is
Wasn't
doing
that
the
like an
monologue.
actual issue, though? Like, didn't
Yes,
he show up, like,
he showed
fat
up
as shit?
extremely fat, but he's doing the like
Yeah.
it's like a diamond in my mind, and then they cut to one angle and it's just the voodoo doll. They couldn't get him to sit that way.
Yeah. I hope more actors do that. I hope like Timothy Chalamet does that in the next 5 years. he just gains like 150 pounds and like
Yeah.
becomes really horrible to work with.
He's eating like 4 crumble cookies.
Yeah, just like on the red carpet. I was listening to a podcast.
No way.
It was this economist I like named Adam Tooze. It's not going to be boring. Well,
The
maybe it'll
Tooze
be
is
boring,
loose.
Yeah, the Tooze is loose. It is a podcast called Ones and Twos.
Nice.
Let's go,
Yeah.
dude.
And he was complaining about.
Does he have a co-host named Janice Ones?
No, he has
That's fucking
a
retarded.
co-host named Cameron Abadi.
All right. Well, they
He was
should've called it
complaining
a
about
body
the.
tattoos then.
They call
That
him
makes
Chris-
more
They
fucking
should have called
sense.
They should have called it a Body Boy podcast.
How about
And
two?
then,
How about
he
two's a
goes on-
crowd?
Yeah. How about Me Too's?
Yeah.
Anyway, but he was explaining why he didn't like the Napoleon movie. He says, and Ridley Scott decided to portray Napoleon in such a thuggish way. It's the way he's played is just like Tony Soprano or like The Godfather. It's just unbelievable.
That's
Like
really cool.
he didn't say when he called it thuggish, which I thought was really fun. Like he's
These
It's
are
always,
fucking
I love when like you ask like a teacher what they thought of a movie, and they have to, like, whenever they're a history teacher, they have to be like, well, I didn't like it because it wasn't very accurate to the history.
Well, yeah, but this guy's like an economist. He's not like a
my
history
version
teacher.
of this is when my Latin teacher said she didn't like Percy Jackson because it wasn't accurate to the myth.
the myth
come
of
on.
Percy
Yeah,
Jackson.
The myth of Percy Jackson. Yeah.
Like the Percy Jackson movie nobody liked because it was dog shit.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these NFL players acting like thugs, always kissing, hugging their friends, kissing them on the cheek.
Yeah.
You've been good to me.
Getting exiled to Elba.
Yeah, my future starting quarterback failed his Wonderlook test because he
Getting-
forgot to look in his mirrored shield when fighting.
Getting
Yeah,
leg
just
shortening
on-
surgery to be like 5'9".
Yeah. Yeah, it would be funny if like you go to St. Helena Island, it's just John Morant is there like feeding that turtle lettuce.
I have family who lives in Elba, the island he was exiled to.
Jason Tatum getting like weirdly hyped up to roll the boulder up the hill over and over again. Like,
Yeah.
This time I got it, guys.
He always gets
Yeah.
he gets really close, and then like he tries to push, and it's like game 6, and he just fucking breaks
All right,
both
well,
his
we don't
arms.
need to do this. I actually think this bit isn't very funny. I actually think this is a bad bit. Griffin, you're really letting the podcast down right now by being not funny.
Well, I actually
You should stop
had my
right
own-
now.
I actually had my own story that I was going to tell, and then you interrupted me
Because I
about
He got molested by Jason
about going to
Tatum.
Elba and drinking from a fountain that Napoleon built and having the worst diarrhea of all time. So
Wait, how old were you?
this was like 2 or 3 years ago.
That's something that a 5-year-old does.
It wasn't okay.
You drank from a public
No,
fountain?
it wasn't a public fountain. It was like a public. I mean, you were allowed to.
it wasn't
drink
a
from-
public fountain. It was a public
It was a
what?
pub-
It was a public. It was
a
like a
public
water
urinal.
fountain vibe.
That is
what
a
I
public
thought.
fountain. What the fuck
That's
are
what
you
a fountain
talking
is.
about? If it's a fountain, of course there's water in it. You fucking idiot.
Oh no, wait! It was Napoleon's famous chocolate fountain.
It wasn't a public fountain. It was a water fountain.
Well, I just need. Theoretically, it was potable drinking water. Then it was like a
Jesus.
well. It was like a well Napoleon had built in Elba. Because when we went to Elba, okay, let me drop a little
Wasn't
history
a
on your
public
stupid
fountain, it was a
asses.
water
When we went to Elba, there was like no shit there. There wasn't any shit for him to do. So
Dude,
we like
this
built a
isn't
bunch
like
of
a
shit.
burger restaurant. It's like a food place.
It's like a McDonald's.
Yeah, it's like I gotta get shit here. I should give people diarrhea, so there's shit everywhere.
I'm just saying, it was like a well he built to help.
Yeah.
He was fucking gentrifying Elba.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Y'all, they
I
gentrified
hate
water
when,
fountains.
when,
They give you diarrhea.
when Mayo asked Thug Napoleon,
and also, like, because Europe is stupid, the bathroom I went into did not have a toilet and was basically just a hole in the ground. Like,
sounds like Napoleon had more work to
I
do
know
there.
they cut him down in his prime.
Well, I mean, they didn't have toilets because, they were French, so they would eat their own food
Okay,
with
well,
a knife and fork.
because I
Yeah,
had already drank from the
Yeah,
other
no.
toilet.
yeah, no. Just French people seeing Griffin like running
Yeah.
to the bathroom holding
You
his
would have the
stomach. They're like,
classic French
damn.
cuisine, la chitarie.
When I went to the
Yeah.
I went to
Yeah,
a grocery
the
store.
French people are like, where are you going with all that? Where are you going with that?
I went to a grocery store.
you going with
in-
all that doo-doo?
in Elba? And,
Napoleon, if you do not come back here with your shitty full ass.
Yeah.
I went to a
Sorry.
grocery store, and the guy there, his name was Mario. He said, "Big boy."
Are you sure it was a grocery store?
It was
not
a grocery-
food and
Not just a
food shop?
bathroom.
You know what I meant when I say it wasn't like a public fountain. It was an area with.
I honestly don't.
Yes, you, do. You know what I mean? It's not like a fucking fountain you would have in
really
Times Square.
confused.
It was like a well that you could drink from.
There isn't a fountain in Times Square.
The town square. Dumb fuck.
You said
I did not.
Times Square. You did say
I
Times
no,
Square.
I didn't.
the Times Square fountain. The best part of New York, baby.
All right, it's not like a fountain I would have in Times Square. I'm assuming it was an
It's just a gigantic fountain in the middle
got-
of Times Square. All the Elmos and like Thor costume people are getting soaking wet because people ask them to take photos in the fountain.
Yeah. Eric Adams' new addition to the city is the famous.
A huge fountain that like produces more carbon than all the Bitcoin mining operations in the world.
We want this city swag to be back. That's why I'm inaugurating the first fountain.
Have you seen that video of him, of Eric Adams being like, there are many places in your child's room where he can hide drugs and other paraphernalia, including, he comes home, he brings home his popular knapsack with many different locations. And he's just brings up a
Did you
normal
guys see
backpack.
the clip that got cut out of that with where he
Crack pipe?
No, he takes away a picture frame and he's like, "What's behind the picture frame? Bullets." And he's like, sometimes they say if there's smoke, there's fire. Sometimes there's no fire, but if you see bullets, there could be a gun.
That is true. Guns smoke a lot, like the Old West.
I love him, man. He's like a pirate cowboy. Just one of the greatest people alive.
Yeah, no,
I'm just glad
really,
he's not the governor of my state.
Yeah, I hope that I like him because he's a pretty bad mayor, but he's ruling over people that live in New York.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck all those homeless
Yeah.
people in New York.
Yeah.
You heard Charlie. Fuck all those black and brown people in New York.
No, I didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
In fact, I'm supporting a black
He
politician.
clearly meant all the
efforts.
trans people, though.
Yeah, all the trans people and all the struggling artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, about the second part.
Well, what if the most
And the
beautiful
first
artist
part,
in the
which is
whole
what you
world
agree with.
and the whole
What?
world is killed because of Eric Adams' draconian policies?
I don't think he's draconic. I think
He probably does think he's draconian.
I don't think he's-
and
I don't-
Literally
He thinks he's a dragon.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, yeah.
He thinks he's the Dragonborn.
I'm
He
I'm
thinks he
implementing
could breathe
draconian
fire at
policy.
a pinch if he really believed in himself.
I think he could.
I don't think so
that-
at all. I think that's wrong.
Yeah. I think, you know what, you're probably right, but I do think he's gonna have one power that he that he shows off one day. Maybe not like a big power, but he'll just be at like a press conference. He's like, y'all, I want New York City to do this, and then he does like a standing backflip somehow. We're like, oh man.
Yeah. Don't fuck with it. It just doesn't
Yeah.
elaborate.
Yeah, no, it just sort of keeps going. Here's a good one. Oh wait, no. That one's not good.
No.
Okay, never mind.
I mean it's good, but
Can I do I think
but-
I... Oh, we did that one already.
yeah, do you want to
Let's just read some of the other ones again. Let's just reread.
What no, I think there's one that there's having sex. Oh yeah, no, here.
What?
Gus, read the one that I just sent. Yeah.
Never thought I'd
What?
be thanking God for demons.
Wow.
Really good song title name. Anyone can steal that. I invoked Erebus for the first time today because I was wrongly mistaking him for the patron Gotic spirit presiding over my birthday.
Wow.
I love when the spirit presiding over my birthday.
I wanted the cake spirit to visit me.
Imagine
This is the birthday boy.
I
We'll have a
wanted
hell
the
of a good
birthday
time.
demon to visit me. He would pop out of my cake with his penis and balls hanging out as his custom.
It's just- yeah.
He would sing me a wonderful song.
Yeah. How about this pinata from hell?
Because I was wrongly
has all
mistaken
kind-
him. All right. When it turns out the real patron of my birthday is a demonic unicorn called
Turns out the real-
Amduscius.
Turns out the real patron of my birthday is all my friends.
This isn't even like a bad fantasy. It sounds like what a sitcom character would make up if they had to sneak into a Dungeons and Dragons convention. Like this is like
Yeah.
Andy Samberg on Brooklyn Nine-Nine sneaking into a Magic the Gathering tournament.
Yeah, Jerry, my birthday demon isn't here.
Oh, dude, fucking Jim the Office put the birthday unicorn in the Jello.
Yeah.
He put him into
Dwight's
cake.
birthday
he just-
demon
put Dwight-
in
he
the Jell-O.
he just
the birthday demon
just
put
di-
Dwight Stapler in a cake.
yeah. He just condemned us to
dude,
1,000
freaking-
years of eternal birthday.
birthday demon named Amduscius. This is bullshit.
And Creed, Creed already know about Andrewskius.
Yeah.
He's on. Dude, you guys ever feel like Amduscius is low-key the most underrated birthday demon working today?
Dead ass.
Yeah.
He's honestly like the lamest, derpy-faced, unicorn Bojack-looking horseman demon in mom jeans with a dildo strapped to his head who harnesses the powers of the netherworld to play the fucking trumpet. And he can bend trees, but he can't make money grow on them. And just as I wrote these gushing winds of a tree branch thwacked my window, OMG.
OMG.
I guess he really can make the trees bend. The wind is the only thing hailing Amduscius because most magicians probably aren't. Why are you beefing with this guy?
Yeah. I think
By the way,
think
I'm gonna
bending
send a
trees
photo of the
isn't-
guy Orbis, the guy this person thinks
yeah,
is
let's
really
see
cool.
this.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
I-
Whoa!
Oh, that didn't show.
No, it's just
good.
the PNG I sent. Just
Yeah.
Yeah,
completely
this
blends
looks
in
like
with the
when you
Discord
like when
background.
you first start a video game and it wants you to like adjust the brightness
Yep.
till something is.
It
barely
does look
visible.
like that.
There we go.
Yeah,
It's just a
hold on.
centaur with human hands.
Fuck that. Fuck that guy. That guy sucks. That guy does look like
No,
BoJack
no,
Horseman.
this
No,
is
that's the cool
This
guy.
is
That's the
Orbis,
guy
the
you
guy
wanted.
the guy OP thinks is really
No,
cool.
Yeah, I know. He wanted to like summon him, but then he's complaining that he got a BoJack Horseman demon.
Yeah, but he's a freaking unicorn with a dildo on his head. And he's probably
Yeah, I guess that's like this guy's just homophobic. He doesn't like this the gay brother of Orbis.
Right.
Um,
Seriously, the one demon with a lesser point in all the lesser key just had to preside over my birthday.
Oh my
but I just
God.
read that Amduskius can give concerts if commanded. But while his music can be heard, you can't actually see him perform his cacophonous performances live in the boiling fiery lakes of hell. This
That
guy
sucks.
100% read the word cacophonous for the first time in a book yesterday. And it's like, ooh, I need to try it out!
Okay, so wait, Griffin, is this
yeah,
the
that's
other
the other
one?
one. It's just
Alright,
it's just
it's
the
not-
original guy
so-
with a horn.
Oh wait. There's a line I need to get to, guys.
Go ahead.
So his concerts are a lot like trying to scrap Taylor Swift tickets.
Yes, bruh. Fucking Joe Coy.
Wait.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go. But he's so fucking lame. At least his one useful power is actually giving impressive familiars. Does a demon getting off on watching you summon a more impressive demon make you a cuccubus and not a succubus?
Holy shit, this
Okay.
guy
I
is
don't know,
killing.
man.
This is
Yeah.
Woo,
I think
he's
this guy.
cooking.
Yeah. Just a
Imagine
demon
you-
over his shoulder. He's like, make sure you include that joke.
Imagine you go to an open mic and this guy is like, actually, it's more like a cuccubus when I'm in there.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't give the backstory. So I was trying to summon a birthday demon
That's
the
like
other
only
day.
laughing.
Ah,
gets in
I
his
got the
whole set.
wrong birthday demon.
No, just going up at the Apollo. It's like I was trying to summon my birthday demon, just bringing down the house entirely. just
That'd be
killing with your birthday demon succubus cuccubus
People
story.
people laugh really hard at the phrase birthday demon and he gets mad. It's not the joke. I haven't even got
I'm
to
gonna
the
summon
joke yet.
Petruchio on you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, but my Dark Lord gone Edgelord commentary aside.
Holy shit.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
I
Dark
actually
Lord-
had the most incredible experience with Amdusius and Orobos, because when I checked the dates, today is the day in the Goetic that Orobos presides over. It's also Billie Eilish, Keith Richards, and Brad Pitt's birthday. And somehow, Orobos' upper half looks like a chimera hybrid of Sagittarius, ruling Archon, Zeus/Jupiter shape, shifting into various human and animal forms to fuck them into a pretty sad boy drug-addicted centaur. Well, if Amdusius is a cuccubus, I am in Infernal then.
What?
Just keeps him coming. Just keeps him
They're like
Yeah.
fucking Barry Bond,
Fucking-
just straight
I'm
finger
gonna
after
read
finger.
this sentence again.
You can't
This
even
is one
pitch to him.
sentence.
Yeah.
It's also Billie Eilish, Keith Richards, and Brad Pitt's birthday, and somehow Orobos' upper half looks like the chimera hybrid of Sagittarius, ruling Archon, Zeus/Jupiter shape, shifting into various human and animal forms to fuck them into a pretty sad boy drug-addicted centaur.
Why would he do that with his upper half?
This is like barely parsable. So Amdusius really did gift me with an impressive familiar. And now, even when I am not stable, I have 2 infernal horse demon patrons in my stable. I know the Father Yahweh isn't found of my Sky Dad jokes either.
What?
I never thought I thank God for demons.
Wait.
This
Father
is like
Yahweh.
the most incredible
Wait, hold-
post I think I've ever read in my life.
Wait,
I
wait,
love this
Gus,
guy's just like train
No,
wreck
wait.
disaster of a stand-up cadence.
Can you read the username?
Yeah, sure. The username for this one is Laughing Priestess. It's
Yeah, so
like the
this is
fucking like channel awesome energy coming off of this is fucking
Yeah.
killing me.
This is like a Oh wait, no, solitary magician. Yeah.
Like
What
someone-
other sub?
One of the replies is just, "What the hell is this piece of shit?"
Someone says this post was brought to you by amphetamines. It's like, no, I think
This is just a very,
this post was
This is brought to
this
you by
post was-
Channel Awesome.
yeah, this was brought to you by Woot Stout Beer.
This guy's high off.
I know Yeah, someone says, I know it wasn't the point of your post, but I want to be friends now. I fucking love your humor.
Wow.
Somebody says, I actually laughed. I am not sure how much of this is just trolling or what. And OP responds, I'm really glad you laughed because that's all I want to do. But it's not a troll. This really did happen to me. This is the first time I've invoked demons since King Payman read me for filth, for offering them my uncle's stolen fireball pint as a petition to help me pass a piss test in a broke white trash version of Hereditary, lol.
What? Wait, broke white trash version of Hereditary?
That's what he said.
Is that just where...
That's where.
Is that just
That's
like...
where all the
are
characters
you just like...
look like the daughter.
Yeah. Is like the difference that like Reagan's head gets taken off while mudding? Like I don't fucking know what white trash Hereditary is.
He's saying that his life was like a white trash version of Hereditary.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
I love one comment at the very bottom that just says, "You have no idea what you're messing with."
That's from Wait, no, that's from a very terrifying username, Wolverine Several.
Oh. What is this? The damn national championship?
Well,
yeah, the damn national.
Yeah, that's how many
championship.
points they're gonna lose by. Friggin'
Well, yeah.
They are up multiple.
All right, Apollo Theater. Here's my next joke.
The Wolverines, and they're ruining my life.
They're
all right,
winning.
Wolverine.
Oh wait, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are. The Wolverines are up like 2 scores.
They should be the Honey Badgers because those things are badass.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah. The Honey Badgers versus the Chuck Norrises. That'd get me to watch sports ball.
But I like the reply
the Honey
to
Badgers versus the Washington Clowns.
Parentheses Redskins. What the hell is... Yeah, so in reply to what the hell is this piece of shit, the OP says, who hurt you? And that person says, it's a meme quote, which, what the hell is this piece of shit?
Is not a meme quote.
That's not a meme quote, that's just me.
You guys remember when Pedo Bear said, who the hell is this piece of shit?
Yeah, it's from my favorite meme when I said, shut up, bitch, you're so fucking exhausting every goddamn day. That's my favorite meme that I said to my girlfriend. When I said, you're so ugly.
Someone says a wild dog sits and cocks its head at you. You are speaking a language, and it is a code that most others do not know how to interpret.
Yeah, no, that's true. I do not know how to interpret it.
And then OP says, I can respond to this by saying, sir, this'll Wendy's.
Wait, did they actually say
Yes.
that? Oh my god. Oh, fuck you.
This'll
This
Wendy's.
is tough, man. I'm gonna check what else is going on in laughing priests.
I checked. They just do tarot readings. Nothing else.
Okay.
Nothing else on this level, sadly.
Yeah, no, it's but I didn't really like the idea of them just like going up like just doing an open mic. It's like, y'all ever heard of this? The birthday demon. They're like, woo! It's like, yeah. My man knows about the birthday demon.
Oh, he knows about the birthday demon.
I know
They
this
start
guy
doing
knows
that
about
voice,
the birthday demon.
Yeah, just Steve Harvey crushing with his birthday demon material. What is one horse spirit that will ruin your child's day? What's the birthday demon, Steve? What's Oribus the birthday demon? Oh no.
And then someone's like, Amdusius? And everyone's like, great pick.
Yeah, good.
Let me get Amdusius!
Yeah.
0.
Yeah, 0.
Imagining a Family Feud question where there's only one answer and it got every vote.
Yeah.
Why did they even have it?
Unspeakable horror. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Can you speak the name of this accursed demon? What is Beelzebub, Steve? I know my ex-wife was Beelzebub the Unspeakable. It just
Yeah, the buzzer buzzes on Steve's joke.
Yeah,
like, Jesus Christ, dude, wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Which other TV show host is currently haunting this studio after being tormented by a demon? Alright, who's Alex Trebek, Steve? Griffin, I think it's time for you to read one.
Oh, man. I
didn't didn't read through all of this, but hopefully it's not like too problematic.
No, seems on the level. I killed someone horribly in my past life, and I feel so guilty. Is there any way I can make up for it?
No!
I know some
maybe.
people do not believe in...
You have to cancel it out with another murder.
Yeah, a murder in your
this
in your
is,
present life.
You have to get one save. You can cancel it out if you save one person.
It's from a suspended user, but they had a very cool username, which is Jake T.
It's
Lance.
probably just their full
Ooh.
name.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know some people do not believe in
Testosterone.
reincarnation, and that's okay, but I'm here to tell of how I feel, which is what is important. She was
Oh my god.
only 16 years old. I couldn't control my sexual urges, so I betrayed my wife and tried to get with this girl, despite me being twice her age. I was really into her, to the point she was on my mind constantly, like a bad itch. One day, I went to ask her to have sex with me and try to bribe her with money, since I knew she was poor. She said,
Tried to bribe her. Like she's a border guard.
I like that he specifies what he's bribing her with when it's
With
just
money.
everyone's base
I
assumption.
tried to bribe her with money.
Yeah.
I tried to feed her with
I
food.
tried to bribe her with candy. She said no and called me a creep. I suddenly flew into a fit of uncontrollable rage, and the next thing I knew, she was dead, having raped and mauled her.
This is from this is from user. This
is from user Jake T. Wolverine.
Rabid.
The werewolf guy
Rabid-
from Witcher 3.
I then
user Rabid Bear.
I then tried to frame other people, but the authorities knew better, and I was executed. Like, brutally, raping and mauling someone, and then just like someone else did this. You're covered in blood.
That was actually
That was
my
the
wife
mailman.
that did that.
The mailman did.
That was the
Someone from the
mailman.
bank must have done this. Look at all the money with her.
Yeah, there's money here. I think I know where the money goes. I'll even help with your investigation, officer.
I did some
They just-
I did some research and believe I found the victim and myself. And as it turns out, there is a living relative of the girl.
Oh no.
Who has the same first and last name of the victim as well, who wrote a book about the case. She was quite vocal about her hatred.
He says that with like the implication that he's like, should I talk to
She
this
was quite
woman?
vocal about... Yeah, there's an ellipsis, I'm sorry.
Hey, did I kill you and rape you and maul you in a past life? You have to say yes.
I mean, you're
Your
yeah,
aunt, or your
Yeah.
your niece
Yeah.
or whatever.
yeah. Someone says Genghis Khan raped and killed lots
Oh,
of
what
women
the
too.
why is that your fucking response?
Well, he's like kind of the
But he
main
lived
guy who did that.
Yeah, that's his main thing. But he lived happily and ruled over millions of people. I wouldn't worry about your scenario.
He lived
Is
happily.
that like is Genghis Khan aspirational here?
No, I think he's like, you know, it's
I mean,
like,
he was definitely like money
it's like
mindset. So that's aspirational.
no,
for
it's like
some.
it's like how people say like, why are you worried about like recycling that bottle when Taylor Swift has a private jet? Like that's sort of the tone here.
Someone says, I'm fairly new to reincarnation. My personal guess is my previous
I'm
self
new
was...
to reincarnation. That's what I,
I
say.
mean,
every
are you
time it
really?
happens.
My personal...
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a baby. My personal guess is my previous self was a tree or small animal.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah,
How do
of
you-
course you would.
that's so sad to feel like that. Personally, in my past life,
Yeah.
I feel I was a gold bar.
In my previous life, I was the legendary white tiger who
Hmm.
roamed the Tibetan mountains.
I was the legendary
I can
white
speak.
tiger of Siegfried and Roy, and I'm the one that killed whichever one of them
I was
died.
a guy called the legendary white tiger who had a
Yeah,
motorcycle.
In my previous life, I was a Cyclops.
I was a big fat turkey that got turned into a delicious meal and made everyone happy.
Yeah, that made Marlon Brando so
Yeah, it was probably the feeding cat from The Godfather because I'm such
Yeah.
a natural performer.
Um,
So you may or may not understand what I'm about to say, but I hope you at least keep it in mind. The best thing you can do is go to therapy and work through your fantasies about having raped and killed a person in another life. Identity is elastic, and you must be careful and mindful of where it leads you. This guy's lame.
Yeah, and he says, edit, I do believe in reincarnation, but consider the endless eons and worlds upon worlds of regurgitating embodied consciousness. There's no reason you would be fixated on the subjects. The fixation belongs to the psychological realm of your current brain, also known as your brain, not to the endless winds of flesh and time. I hate the flesh wounds so much.
What if this guy, like, the post is the same? I killed someone horribly in my past life, and I feel so guilty. I was a pit bull in my past life, and I killed a baby.
I actually was Genghis Khan.
I was an XL bully.
Yeah.
I'm really liking the idea that like every single famous mass murderer is just the same guy getting reincarnated over and over, and he can't stop this from happening.
Yeah, that's Kevin.
Like Hitler, Vlad the Impaler, Genghis Khan, all the same guy. And by the time he gets to Hitler, he's like, "Oh my God, not again."
The guy that said Genghis Khan raped and killed thousands of women. I looked at that guy's profile, and it looks like he's on the subreddits for modern monetary theory, economics, and Destiny, the YouTuber.
Yes, let's go.
This
The
guy,
three goats, I call them.
yeah, this dude is stinking up the Model UN meeting.
He's playing it, listening to the ones and twos on the bus with no headphones.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
I gotta
that's
take
me.
a quick break, guys. I can't hold in this shit any longer. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
Oh wait, I found a really good one. I wanna
ahead.
read this one. Hold on.
I also have to take a shit, and I was gonna leave like basically at the exact moment Gus said, and Gus copied me. That is fucked up.
How well can you?
I'm
hold it
a
in?
fucking grown up. I can hold in my dookie.
Okay, yeah. This is from a user called Curry Thighs, which sounds
Delicious.
sounds like a cat.
Tandoori
call,
chicken. Hey, Curry.
Yeah. Hey, Curry Thighs. Yeah, that's Marlon Brando was looking for someone to speak for him.
Curry thighs.
He misunderstood which ethnicity has curry based on what they're normally called. This is from 9 years ago. All caps. Tell me everything you can about the all-seeing eye.
No, I refuse.
Everything from its origins to its modern-day symbology application, to what the triangle represent, to what the eye represent, to notable people who studied / worn it, to cultures that have praised it / feared it, and everything in between. This is vastly important to me.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Comment deleted by user was apparently someone replied to it and says that was long.
That was long.
Everything you need to know can be found in Philip K. Dick's novel The Eye in the Sky.
Wow.
I feel like there's probably more to the all-seeing. It's the all-seeing eye. What if it was the all-seeing guy and it's just like some guy with like really big binoculars?
Yeah, Rear Window.
Yeah, Rear Window. Yeah, what if that was the name of Rear Window and that movie starring Marlon Brando, I think. Yeah.
I like how there's like a phallus in every single shot in Rear Window. There's just something that looks like a dick in there.
No, you were watching pornography.
Oh.
That wasn't Rear Window. You were just watching porn. You were watching gay porn.
I was watching Rare Widow.
Rare Widow. You were just watching cuck porn, and there's just like the setup is that he's just in another building watching his wife.
It's honestly funnier if there like isn't a phallus and like there's just like a pen and stuff in every scene, and I'm like, oh, that's a penis.
Yeah, or no, it's like all the same shots from Rear Window. He's reacting exactly the same, but instead of like
cutting across the street, it's just cuck porn.
It's just two. Yeah, it's just two people having sex. He's reacting the same way. He's trying to call the police at first.
My theory: pyramid is gradually sharpening organization, and the eye is consciousness. The elite put the eye on top because that's where they see themselves. The eye's in the middle, you fucking idiot. It's not on top of the pyramid.
Yeah. Symbol of God, consciousness, the soul incarnating itself into the universe on all levels and experiencing it differently each and every time. I don't know if that's... I don't think my soul's done that. I feel pretty...
My soul is basically where it's been the whole time.
Someone says, first why, and then Curry Thighs says, after a particularly strong acid trip, it holds significance to me. And now I hear it from various acid users about it. For me, a triangle with an eye represents the soul or spirit or source. I feel like anything can represent the soul.
Oh my god, hold up. I found something this guy posted in r/simple living.
Yeah.
It says, some poor, phoneless fool is probably sitting next to a waterfall somewhere, totally unaware of how angry and scared he's supposed to be. And then basically like a
name.
Yeah, Duncan Trussell. Then basically like a child's drawing of a waterfall and a guy sitting next to it like
yeah, a shirtless pink
Basically,
guy.
like the equivalent
So-
of drawing us the yellow sun with a pair of sunglasses on.
Yeah, and then someone said, "Oh, and this was not controversial. This got a lot of
Yeah,
upvotes."
it's simple living. These people are very simple.
Yeah, simple living, simple minds. Yeah, someone says, "I'm torn about this. I definitely am actively trying to create time for myself to completely disengage from pain and hurt. But I'm still staying engaged with current events. If everyone with morals just sat by a waterfall happily blind to the world, no injustices would ever be resolved. I think there would be bigger issues than injustices. Like, you know,
I mean,
this waterfall's boring. I'm gonna go
Jesus
like
Christ, I'm gonna
do
go
Genghis
jack
Khan-
off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then maybe if I can get enough of my guys together with some horses, I'm gonna become
whoa.
Genghis Khan
Wait,
again.
someone says,
Yeah.
or no, OP says, can you imagine how much better the US and UK would have reacted to coronavirus if for the past 50 years we had treated our fellow man with true love and kindness?
That's very true.
I think for the most part, people don't care about the suffering of coronavirus because it's not affecting them personally. But if you look at other countries that have done well, like Sweden, you can see it's because their citizens generally have more of a feeling of care and responsibility towards one another.
Yeah.
So this person, the subtext here is that white people are more like loving.
Yeah. No,
I love when
this
people go like, well, you know, we measured this country on the compassion index.
Yes, the happiness
and scored
number.
a 99.7.
yeah.
Yes. And the
Yeah,
happiness index is measured by asking participants how happy they feel when looking at a photo of a lynching.
Yeah.
We found Sweden had the strongest emotional response to that. One guy from Berkeley.
Yeah. The happiness
someone.
index. The happiness index is inverse with Scoville units. Griffin, do you want to go poop?
Sure.
Okay.
We can trade off. Griffin said
I
that you
had
go
Gus.
poop.
This is very interesting. I had to poop and was gonna leave to go poop the exact moment you said you were gonna go poop. So we're basically all synced up.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
We should have made Charlie do a solo podcast. He just
No.
reads them and riffs on his
Just
own.
him being like, all seeing eye. That is pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
Yeah,
All seeing
seeing
eye.
eye.
They better not be seeing me friggin' jack off.
Yeah.
All right. I guess
Um,
that's a wrap on
okay.
me, guys.
All right.
How much time? Oh,
Yeah,
we
like
got a
4
little bit
minutes.
of time. Yeah, Gus, why don't you read here? I'm gonna send this one. Why don't you play me off, Piano Man? Oh, he just left the call. Okay.
Yeah. No, he said he was done.
I know he said he was done.
All right. So the title of this post is, I recently made an agreement with Lucifer. Ask me anything. The agreement is that Lucifer can control my body, providing I allow it to occur. This is basically the plot of Jujutsu Kaisen, as far as I can tell. The connection is all the time, and I have signals for yes and no, and I've been communicated that there will be full telepathic internal dialogue soon. Ask me anything. And the top reply is, it's posts like this that remind me I'm on Reddit. I have no idea what this guy means by this. Were you taking it seriously before?
Yeah, this is from 6 years ago. This is like back when, I mean, like Reddit. Yeah, I mean, Reddit's always had like the atheist reputation. It was like the idea that like Satan like just really wants this person's body.
Oh wait,
like,
you remember
Satan-
Ben the Bruiser is one of the replies. Ben
Oh,
the
what does
Bruiser
Ben the
from
Bruiser
earlier,
say?
And he says,
Yeah.
"This is a pathetic trolling attempt."
Yeah. Grodd the Great says, so what are the plans then? And then the OP says, a society.
Yeah. Somebody said, this is really good. One guy asks, did you meet Lucifer at the crossroads? And a third unaffiliated person responds, no, because this user is not actually controlled by Lucifer and is more likely in a schizophrenic break based off their answers and what little content they can even give, and also showing that they are extremely lacking in knowledge of the being in question. Edit. I usually don't like coming across as a set-in-stone thing, but this time, it's just because this was so disappointing to me. At the very least, this user could have answered more questions and provided a bit more mystery to add to the fun, but they did not even do that!
I do like, because you look at the comments, it's like, this is clearly just someone just like fucking with people. They're like, they just thought there was an r/occult. It's like, I'm actually controlled by Lucifer.
Yeah, I'm actually
what do you want to know?
controlled
And
by a
they're
demon.
just really, yeah, I got trolled by a demon.
Lucy Wright, I can't see any of OP's responses. I guess they're all downvoted or deleted.
Oh no, you gotta go to their profile. It's hidden because Reddit hides low low karma posts. Yeah, someone. But he says, I also like the way they describe it. It's like, so what do you do for Lucifer? Basically, he can do whatever he wants with me, and I'm just okay with that.
I like the username Lucy Right Hand. That took me a second.
Lucy Right Hand. I think Lucifer's like, I think he's like associated with like the right hand or something. Someone says, what's the deal with Saturn? And then in like weird brackets, Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's facts. I agree.
Yeah. What's the deal with the Prince of Darkness?
What's the deal with Beelzebub?
Yeah, I'm here in Israel to contact him. All right, that's it. Yeah. 5 stars, guys. Give us 5 stars and love us dearly on YouTube and Patreon.
I love you.
Mwah.